everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a lot of homemaking things, so I just wanted to bring you guys along with me in my day and what I am doing today. On the agenda, I have to weed the garden, that's for sure. We have not been able to do that because it's been super rainy, but today it's finally not raining. It is still really cold out in the 50s, which is crazy because we're almost into June. But we don't have rain, so I'm gonna head out there and do some weeding today. And I do have a lot of work to do, a lot of photos to edit. If you're new here, I own my own wedding photography business, so that takes up a huge chunk of my day. And I'm not gonna bore you guys with filming that because all it is me sitting in front of a computer. But I have a lot of that to do today. And I'm also going to prep for dinner right now, actually. I think about prepping for dinner in the morning to make sure that it is all ready to go. And tonight I'm making chicken pot pie, so I have to make the pie crust and cook the chicken that will go in it. So I'm going to be doing that next. And I have a really special Amazon order coming today, and I'll show you guys what that is later in the video. I honestly love days like this where I don't have plans to leave the house and I'm just at home, because that's when things for me just get done. Whenever I have plans, even if it's just like one single appointment, I feel like my whole day is at home is kind of thrown off, and I really don't get much done at home when I'm leaving the house. But if I'm just staying home all day, and I can just plan for getting things done at home, which I love to do. So let's get started with prepping for dinner. So I'm getting started by doing the pie crust, and lately I've been getting freshly milled spelt flour from where we get our raw milk. And this flour is so good. And spelt, if you don't know, is an ancient grain. It's almost like einkorn, and it's freshly milled, so whole wheat. It's so good for you, has all the nutrients left in it, and I've been using it for practically everything lately. And it almost has like a nutty flavor, which I really like. I really like the flavor of it. So I just feel so much better eating carbs when I know that it's this really good, high quality flour with all the nutrients left in it. And I have not made pie crust yet with this flour, so this is totally an experiment, but I think it's going to work because I've been subbing all my usual recipes that call for all-purpose flour like 1-for-1 with the spelt, and it's been perfect every single recipe I've tried, so I don't think it'll be any different with this. I had mentioned in a previous video of mine that I wanted to try pie crust with lard, and I did try pie crust with lard, and I did not like it. The taste was just fine, but the consistency of the lard, it was either too soft or too hard. I did freeze the lard beforehand to make it like that crumbly pie crust texture that you want, but then it was too hard, and it was really hard to cut into the flour. And the taste was fine, but because of the texture and the consistency and rolling it out, the lard was sticking to the rolling pin. So I'm not going to use lard from now on when I make pie crust. I'm just going to stick to my tried and true butter. As I'm doing this with spelt flour, I'm already noticing that the normal 4 to 5 tablespoons of water I put in is too much. It is very sticky, so I'm gonna have to add a little bit more flour in, so I will keep that in mind for next time. Here is the overall consistency of it, if you're curious. It actually came out good. I'm just kneading it in some regular all-purpose flour, and it came together very nicely. I was pretty worried there for a second, but I'm gonna wrap this up and put it into the fridge. 5 months old today, and I'm going to be taking her 5-month-old picture. I just have to change her outfit here that she's trying to eat. But I cannot believe she's 5 months old. It's seriously flying by, isn't it? Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is that really fun Amazon package I was telling you guys about earlier, and it just came in and I opened it up. This is so cute. If you're wondering what it is, it's a seed storage binder, and I will link this in my Amazon storefront if you're interested. But it comes with these, and all you do is you put in your seed packets. Before, I was just wasting these seeds because I wasn't storing them right, and then I just ended up buying new seeds because I couldn't find where I had stored them, or they had gone bad or something like that. So I'm so happy to have this now just to be more organized, and this will definitely save me some money in the long run. As I'm sitting here doing this, I had some thoughts about gardening that I just wanted to discuss. And those thoughts are, I truly wonder if gardening saves you money. And you'll understand if you are starting from scratch, because I feel like if you're starting gardening from scratch, you are spending a lot of money. You're buying wood to build raised beds. You are maybe purchasing a rototiller. You're buying soil to fill up those raised beds. It's just a big expense right off the bat, and it probably saves you money if you're doing it for years and years and years, and you've already acquired the equipment and cultivated good soil in the ground and stuff like that. But it can get expensive in buying like trellises. I try to do things more on the budget side, but gosh, it really does add up. And not to mention all of the canning equipment and the food preservation equipment, like buying mason jars and canners, a pressure canner, all these things. I'm sure it's just because we're fairly new gardeners, just within the last 3 years, and we're slowly acquiring all the equipment. So comment down below. I would love to hear what your thoughts on this. Do you think gardening really saves you money? I've randomly decided that I want to make granola. I love this granola from Costco. It is the best granola I have ever had. And the ingredients are actually really simple. It's sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, coconut, almonds, pecans, erythritol, butter, dried blueberries, cinnamon, salt, and monk fruit extract. So I have all the ingredients minus the erythritol. So I'm going to recreate this. This is actually the second time I've tried to recreate this, but the first time I messed up and put the dried blueberries into the mixture and then put it into the oven. But you're supposed to add these after the granola is roasted in the oven, because these get hard as a rock when they are heated. So these are going to be going in after everything else, after it roasts in the oven. But I'm going to make this kind of like a brown butter type of granola. So I'm going to brown a stick of butter, and that will be holding the granola together. And I think I am going to add honey this time. I do have monk fruit extract, but I'm going to be adding honey into the butter because I just think that would taste better and a little bit sweeter. I might still add a little bit of monk fruit, but not a lot. So I do think it's interesting how this granola recipe doesn't have oats in it, because granola normally has oats in it. And I might add just a little bit of oats because I do like the taste of oats, and that would just make it a little bit more substantial. So I think I'm going to do that this time as well. I'm going to be doing half a stick of butter. Not have granola yet. Gonna dump this butter mixture over everything. And this is some monk fruit sweetener. Just adding in a little bit of that. The granola is done and it's looking really good. It kind of hardened up after it's been cooling here for a minute, which is almost what I've wanted. I wanted it to kind of clump together because before, when I didn't add the honey, it did not do this. But I'm going to transfer this to a bowl and put the blueberries in. For lunch, I'm going to be having this quinoa salad from Costco. It is so good. And I'm going to be adding in these chicken strips from Costco. I went to Costco yesterday. I want to do a Costco haul one day just to show you guys what I normally get. There's like my few staples that I always get, and then I usually get some special treats while I'm there. So this was one of my special treats. I don't get it all the time because it does have seed oils in the dressing. But like I said, it's a treat and it is really good. So I'm gonna whip this up and eat my lunch. My husband's home for the day now, so I'm switching to voiceover style because we like to chat while I make dinner. So there's a lot of that noise in the background. But I'm throwing in a loaf of sourdough. I'm making this for our neighbors. They got us a lot of gifts when our daughter was born. And I'm about 5 months late to telling them thank you. But better late than never. And then I'm getting started with dinner. The chicken I threw in the crock pot earlier is all done. I'm shredding that up and getting started with chopping the vegetables for our chicken pot pie. out to the garden to get some fresh herbs for the chicken pot pie. This is my favorite part about summer cooking, is the fresh herbs. I did thyme, sage, and some parsley. And then when I came inside, Danny and Mariella were surprising me like this. So I had to get a little clip of that. He is so goofy and cute. I just love it. And this is the spelt pie crust that we were making earlier, and it came out so good. I rolled this out and put the filling into it. This was delicious. This chicken pot pie wasn't the prettiest because I put the scraps from the edges just right on top, but it did taste so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this little glimpse into my day as a homemaker, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me.